Macedonia in English. Just about everything you want to know.
Macedonia and Kosovo sign agreement on new border crossing. Interior Minister of Macedonia and Kosovo Gordana Jankulovska and Bayram Recepi respectively signed an agreement on the opening of a new international border crossing Belanovce-Stančić. The agreement was signed at Globočica border crossing on the territory of Kosovo. The Belanovce-Stančić border crossing is in the Kumanovo district on the territory of Macedonia. Every new border crossing represents a new bridge for cooperation in all fields and areas. The good relations between the citizens of Macedonia and Kosovo and the cooperation between the interior ministers are of paramount importance for the overall development of the relations between the two countries, stated Minister Jankulovska. Government criticized over media situation. The media freedom has been endangered and the government ignores the OSCE ODIHR warnings in the latest report after the April elections. The President of the National Council for European Integration, Radmila Šekerinska, asked Vice PM for European Affairs Fatmir Vesimi not to use partial information from the OSCE reports in an attempt to hide the criticism about the media situation in the country. You're saying that the report reads that the media covered extensively the elections and then you end the sentence. The report really says that, but it goes on to say that most media unfortunately are favoring the government in terms of both quality and quantity, Šekerinska said. According to MP Safet Biševac, this proves this government's whole work. We are debating with associations of journalists. We are constantly organizing public debates and we are not running away from those problems. However, we should take a look at the situation in some European countries in order that we do not underestimate our own country, VMRO Ilija Dimovski said. DUI and NLA veterans mark 12th anniversary of Aračinovo battle. All members of DUI's leadership, together with the Association of NLA veterans, representatives of the Tetovo University and guests from Albania and Kosovo, marked at the Memorial Center near Aračinovo the 12th anniversary of the armed conflict in Aračinovo. On that occasion, an Albanian flag was hoisted on an 18-meter flagpole. The municipality of Aračinovo awarded certificates to 8 families of Macedonia and 1 each from Kosovo and Albania, whose closest ones were killed in the battle with the Macedonia security forces. This flag belongs to all of us and we must keep it. At that time, we hoisted this flag from Kičevo to Aračinovo and throughout the Kumanovo region. We were at war against heavily armed people. Let's pay respect to our fellow fighters who lost their lives, the leader of the NLA veterans, Fazli Veliu, said in his address. Aračinovo Mayor Brahim Ayvazi told Telma TV that this is not a provocation, but a marking of a day that is important for the municipality and the whole country. Justice ministers to agree on extradition of monster case suspects from Kosovo. The Kosovo Ministry of Internal Affairs completed its obligations related to the arrest of Alil Demiri and Afram Ismailović, arrested in Kosovo and suspects in the monster case trial in Macedonia. The two ministers of justice should now complete the extradition process, informed the Kosovo Minister of Internal Affairs, Bayram Recepi. We are going to observe the good cooperation between the two countries. We work together in combating and preventing organized crime, said Recepi. 2 months after the initial hearing, the court procedure on Demiri and Ismailović was supposed to continue in Pristina tomorrow, but the main judge was busy with a different case, and the hearing will be moved to a different date, informed the lawyer from Kosovo. Albanian professors call for constitutional changes. At the second debate on the Ohrid Framework Agreement held on Monday in Skopje, several professors, Albanians from Macedonia, called for constitutional changes. According to Musa Jaferi, Vice Prime Minister for implementation of the agreement, the document is part of the Constitution. He considers it to be a system of values, mechanisms and instruments which are based on the constitutions, such as the double majority, voting in parliament and equitable representation. In terms of whether the non-implementation of the agreement should be punished, Jaferi said the idea is that the mechanisms which need to be built make the obligations deriving from the agreement or the constitution more functional so that there is no misuse or majorization. He added that the implementation of the Badminton principles in the local self-governments needs to be analyzed, especially after the new formation of the councils. According to Vice Prime Minister for European Affairs Fatmir Vesimi, the agreement achieved its primary goal. It is part of the system and the democratic processes and it always needs to be fostered.